We are in Australia. Last time we made a video, we were freezing our boots off.
Oh, we were.
In the UK about 4 weeks ago. And it was absolutely freezing, weren't it?
Mm.
But yeah, we've made it to Australia. And
oh no, did you see that on the road? A kangaroo?
Oh, well, we've just seen our first dead kangaroo.
Oh,
and I did see it in the mirror.
Did you see it? That was awful.
That was mental, it was massive.
Massive.
Shit. We just actually said as well, I wonder why a lot of Australians have these sort of like bull bars on the front of the vehicles.
I could've said that one, yeah.
And we just kind of sussed it out. It's going to be for hitting animals and stuff. Anyway, yeah, made it to Australia. We've been here for about how long?
What we're now 4 days.
4 days we've been here, and I'd say the first 2 days are a complete write-off.
You're a blur.
They're just a blur. Like,
Felt ill, didn't we?
Jet lag. We've been in a hostel.
That was funny though.
That was funny. Been. Oh, by the way, we're engaged.
Oh yeah.
We are engaged. So, I've promoted Loz to fiance. We're engaged, and yeah, it's all good. So basically, we've been in a hostel for the last couple of days.
Engaged in a hostel.
Engaged in a hostel
in a
on bunk beds. Hilarious. And we also have our dog with us, Buddy, who's currently in the back from quarantine. I'm definitely going to do a video on that because there isn't a lot out there. I'm going to give you what we think about it.
We could have done with it.
How we did it, because we did it a lot differently and a lot cheaper than you can do it. So that's coming. Look forward to that. That's going to be
it's stressful though,
look forward to that because it's going to be a really small niche of people who will be searching for it. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, it was so precious.
All emotional.
No, it was too much on it.
But yeah, he's back with us now. He's in the back having a kip.
And he literally, I'm not even just saying this, he couldn't be happier. Like,
yeah.
I don't know who's more happy, us or Buddy, but
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he's buzzing.
But he's buzzing to be back now, and he's done.
Really do nice apples.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet they'll be from here, won't they? He's doing really well as well. So current situation, the plan is we are going to Sydney. That's where we're going to live for a little bit. That's where we're going to work. That's where we're going to sort of like build our van from. So we've got some temporary accommodation for the next 3 weeks. Heading there now. This is the longest road trip. Already it's like being thrown into the deep end, isn't it? 533 miles we're driving today.
We've only got 521 left.
We've only got 521 left. Over 8.5 hours of driving we're getting done today. We've rented a car.
We have got aircon though.
We've got aircon.
Sushi.
This is going to be lengthy, but you know what? It's the best thing I've ever driven. Because the last one obviously was our van, and that's like driving a tractor. We've got aircon, cruise control, food. We're as best prepared as we can be. It's going to be a long drive, but straight to Sydney, where we're kind of just going to start the new chapter of living there, working, building the van from there, and yeah. So I must admit, our first impressions of like Australia, we've both been before. I've only been for a tiny bit, but it's just all been so good so far. We've had help from people who are getting the dog, strangers just giving us a lift, people just being dead nice to us. It's been really good so far. Yeah. It's been pretty straightforward. There hasn't been any like headaches or stressful situations.
Melbourne's class, isn't it?
Melbourne, that we've just spent the last couple of days in, is so good. And now we're just on the highway, just cruising down. It's all positive.
Yeah, good.
We are loving it. Yeah. And the weather, I mean, it got a little bit hot yesterday, only like 24, 25, I got a bit burned. But, you know, back in the UK, we know how cold it's been. With today, this road trip, we are getting a small glimpse of the scale and the size of Australia. About 533 miles to go from one city to another city.
Like, not even that far on the map.
It's pretty much the equivalent of driving up the whole of the UK, and on the map it's like that.
Tiny.
So it's just a small sort of like appreciation for literally how big this place is, isn't it? So yeah, right. See you in about 300 miles. Right, having a bit of a rest, a bit of a stop. The car, I'll show you what car we've got. Toyota Corolla, and after having an LDV convoy minibus as a home and a vehicle to drive, that is a dream. But yeah, it's fine. Like I said, this place is massive, and you're starting to realise it as you drive for hundreds of miles and see hardly anything, just bush and grassland. But yeah, this is pretty neat as well. Look at these 4x4 caravans. Everything over here is like 4x4 orientated. It's I'm liking what I'm seeing. But yeah, back in the driving seat, and let's crack on. Merry Christmas Eve. Right, we've made it to Sydney. You saw all the driving that we had to do to get here in one day, and just for a bit of reference as well, we've literally just got back from that footage on the beach. We took Buddy to a dog beach because we thought it's the least he deserved with all the travelling he's had to do recently. And so yeah, we're starting our new chapter here in Sydney. We've got this wicked little apartment for the next couple of weeks. Then we're going to get something a bit more permanent so that we can work and save up some more cash to buy our next vehicle. Although we love van life, we love travelling, the whole living in a vehicle thing, it is really nice right now after all the chaos and all the travelling and all the just thinking of what needs to be done to have a place like where you don't have to worry about getting your water or emptying your toilet or anything like that. So this is so welcomed right now, and yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, so it's a bit of a different sort of situation what we're going to be living in compared to the rest of the videos, but it's part of this whole journey of starting pretty much from scratch at the other side of the planet, but pursuing the same sort of things that we love to do, which is travelling in a vehicle and just having an amazing time. So it's going to be a good journey, and we're both really looking forward to it now. Loz is having a nap, the dog's having a nap, and after this, before we start the Christmas Eve festivities, I'm going to have a nap. So I'm going to leave it there. So have a great Christmas and stand by for more updates from us. See you later.